Yo, what's going on guys, Dubobs here. Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. We have some more updates with skins, obviously with weekly skin updates in Marvel Rivals until Season 2. There's quite a lot of news coming out every single week. We also have more things to talk about, but first of all, some exciting changes with the weekly store rotation. Next week, we're actually going to be getting these two skins. The Steam Power Iron Man skin, which we already had leaked, but also we're going to be getting the Spider-Punk 2099 skin instead of the Black Panther skin. If you watched my last video, you'll see that it was leaked that we're getting the Thrice Cursed King Black Panther skin, which is his vampire version, which was teased in the lore, and this skin was supposedly coming on March 21st based on the leaks. However, it seems this is being pushed back, maybe to the week after, and instead, we're getting two beta and alpha skins in the store next week. So for those of you wondering, the Spider-Man Spider-Punk 2099 skin was available in the beta, and it's finally getting added to the main game. Now you can see the gameplay of the skin in the background, and it was an epic skin, so I believe it's still going to be an epic skin, which means no special visual or sound effects, unlike the Punk Child Magic skin, which does have pretty cool punk guitar sound effects when she attacks. If this one stays as an epic, which I believe it will, then it won't have any of those additional changes. But what it will have is a new emote, which we're yet to see, but also an MVP animation, which looked like this, exactly as it was in the beta. So honestly, a really cool skin. It now just means that Spider-Man gets yet another skin though. Honestly, the character with the most skins in the game. There are a lot of other heroes that honestly need more skins, and drop in the comments which hero you want to have a skin next, because it's probably just going to be Spider-Man again. Anyway, as we showcased before, this is the Steam Power Iron Man skin that's also dropping on March 21st at 2 AM UTC. Now, this one again was an epic skin, but it is pretty unique of a skin. I think it does really change the look of Iron Man, so it is quite a cool one. Definitely an interesting look with that 1872 style, and it does have an MVP animation just like in the alpha, which you can see here. And it was also data mined that it had the emote where he takes a spanner and kind of fixes a bolt on his leg, and also things like a nameplate and spray. So it's interesting seeing the Black Panther skin pushed back. Maybe the leaks had it wrong, but I'm pretty sure the leaks did show a timestamp of the store rotation that it would be in. So I guess that is just getting pushed back, but it will definitely be dropping still in Season 1, don't worry. But since my last video, the MVP animation for the Black Panther skin was leaked. So here, have a look at this. Honestly, I don't think it's that crazy. It's pretty similar to the matching skin for Psylocke, where she just kind of moves around and there's a bunch of bats. But it's cool as it does match the lore of the game. So that's the update for these skins. Of course, there's plenty more leaked skins we've talked about that should be coming later as well. But that's what we have so far. This week, it's the Spider-Punk 2099 and Steam Power Iron Man skin. Now on to some more Marvel Rivals news. The devs have recently talked in an interview about Season 2 and even later seasons beyond that. So in a recent interview, the game director for Marvel Rivals has said that they've invested a lot of resources into developing upcoming content, including new heroes, maps, modes, and more. And they told PC Gamer that the content for Season 2 is ready and set to go, including the designs for Season 3 and 4 have also been completed and currently under intensive development. Overall, everything is progressing smoothly. So what does this tell us? Well, first of all, Season 2 is fully completed. The entire duration of Season 2, as from what heroes are going to be coming out, when they're coming out, the new maps we're getting, the new game modes we're getting, everything is literally ready. It's already been developed, and the developers now are actually developing Season 3 and 4, which has already been planned, which tells us a lot about these leaks that we've had over the last few months. Because of course we had the leaks for Season 2 telling us that we are going to have Krakoa and Oroko as the maps, and this does give us hints on the heroes. Of course, we're getting Blade, but that does suggest the theories like Emma Frost or maybe even Jean Grey coming out in Season 2. And the fact that everything's ready to go means the developers were working on all of this when these leaks were revealed. And the fact that they're already working on Season 3 and 4 also goes to show why we had so many heroes leaked, because they're planning ahead, and boy, are they acting on it. But the devs also went into some detail about what will be changing in Season 2 and what are their plans. First of all, they said they'll consider interesting gameplay mechanics that can bring about new environmental changes from the perspective of the game environment lineup. and the character's own experiences, as well as unique and novel experiences that have not been seen before. So it looks like they want to change the way that the heroes interact with the environment as new ways to shake things up. But also, they say on the other hand, we'll also take into account the progression of narrative writing and the new themes we want to introduce. Overall, we hope to fulfill players' fantasies about Marvel Rivals superheroes and consistently deliver new experiences. Now that's quite a basic response, but going into more specifics, they say that they will shake up the team-ups. They said that the team-up skills are dynamic. Starting from Season 2, we will introduce new team-up skills with the seasonal update and adjust some existing ones. Together with seasonal overall balance adjustments, this will create a new combat environment and experience for the season. So, team-ups will change going into Season 2. And I think this is a super fun way of shaking up Marvel Rivals. It's one of the more unique things that a game like this has, and I'm glad that they're absolutely running with it. So let me know in the comments which heroes you want to have new team-ups. Having certain team-ups removed and swapped with different hero combinations will definitely make things exciting. They said at the same time they're going to be analyzing the composition of hero lineups and their win rates within quick match and competitive, which will be crucial references for their overall balancing direction. And finally, they'll pay close attention to the player community as one of the bases for our balancing decisions. So once again, solidifying the fact that they are listening to feedback. And it seems like they've been doing that pretty well so far. So I think it's safe to say Season 2 will have a lot of balance changes for a bunch of heroes. We recently got a very small balance change with a few buffs to 3 heroes, but I think they were saving most of them for Season 2, where they're going to wildly shake up the game, and it's probably going to feel like a whole different game. And I'm excited for it. But knowing that Season 3 and Season 4 is already in the planning makes me super excited as well, especially since we've already got our theories about those, and you can check those videos out on the channel. Now, I'll briefly touch upon this as well. This recently came out that apparently Marvel Rivals developer NetEase is being sued for $900 million. Now, this is by the executive producer of Guild Wars, Jeff Strain, and the lawsuit alleges defamation, unfair trade practices, and interference with business relations. And I'm not really going to get too much into it. A lot of people's response seems to be that the company's doing well, and now people are trying to profit from it. But the one thing I took from this, Marvel Rivals, it's time to add Daredevil. I think this is the best time to introduce Matt Murdock to Marvel Rivals, and it could be a canon event that he saves them from the lawsuit. I can't wait till Daredevil gets added to the game, and people have made some pretty cool concepts. Speaking of pretty cool concepts though, there are some awesome cover art variants for the new Marvel Rivals Volume 1 comic that releases on the 2nd of April. That's right, Marvel Rivals is getting its very own comic, and J. Scott Campbell has currently created 4 special cover arts exclusive for this comic. And at the moment, these feature Psylocke, Luna Snow, and Jeff, along with Invisible Woman and Squirrel Girl. And he's asked his community which heroes he'd like to see do next. So if you wanted to get your hands on these, he is selling them on his website. So if you like collecting things like this is definitely something you want to get your hands on. And I also wanted to mention something I missed recently. It turns out Marvel Rivals was doing a special challenge on Reddit that would actually allow people to earn free units. Now, unfortunately, this competition is now over, but I thought I'd share this with you so that you can keep an eye out across these socials, because this definitely won't be the last time they do a collaboration. But they actually did a Human Torch and the Thing challenge where you could submit your stats, and players with the highest amount of KOs in quick play with these heroes would earn prizes, and the top prize got 1,000 units, and then the next 4 people got 500 units, and the next 10 people got 200 units, and then everyone who participated got 100 units. So if I ever see anything like this happening again, I'll be sure to inform you guys right away, and I won't miss it next time. But if you want to keep an eye out yourself, I'll leave a link to it in the description, and you can make sure to keep an eye out on the Marvel Rivals Reddit. Anyway, that about wraps things up for today's Marvel Rivals news. We got some awesome skins along the way, and just some cool updates as we get closer to Season 2. And I can't wait to hear more about next season, and when we do, I'll keep you guys posted here on the channel. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.